Welcome back, everybody, to our 10th session of the Underworld campaign. Previously on the campaign, you guys continue venturing on the mountain, trying to hunt down the experiments of the organization known as Stolgeist. And while traveling, you saw a smoke signal. You try to investigate, but you apparently didn't see the trap that was laid in front of you, and you alerted the experiments. And needless to say, there were a lot of bear traps involved, as Shia LaBeouf tried to hunt you down and torture you with traps left and right, and it was glorious. But eventually, the other experiment intervened, and you guys saw an bear apparition with multiple heads and maws that scared the living shit out of you, and you guys barricade yourselves inside of the tower. And while barricading yourself, you dig your way and try to and found the artifact that Vascularo told you about that will help you survive this encounter. And epically enough, Brynhilda, with her spell, managed to save you all in not dying with the bear and hit the creature, weakening him with acid that is known to be the troll weakness. And while the bear was wounded and weak, infernal hands appeared, which I actually got out for this session of the hands. So if you look at roll 20, you will see it. Where did I put it? Ah, just a sec. I have too many arts prepared for this session. Ah, there you go. That's how the hand looked like.
So those just burst out of the ground, like
Yeah,
grabbed onto the thing, it wrapped around it, and pulled it down into like a portal.
not really out of the ground. I mentioned there was like an portal opening up and then the hand popped up.
Oh, okay.
So, and then basically dragged the bear in like this demonic cage that suddenly also appeared out of thin air and then dragged into a portal to, well, what you can assume to be Vascaloris's palace. And then Vascaloris himself appeared and told you the story of, well, famous ranger Shia LaBeouf and what tragedy and tragic end he found himself in. And Vascaloris, with that, bring you back to his palace after, kicking the barbarian for interrupting him. So you're all in your rooms, resting from this hard fight, traumatized a bit. But Paladin, Bob,
Aye.
you get a knock on the door. You hear a knock on the door.
A knock on the door, eh?
Yep, somebody is knocking on your door.
Hey, bro, if you could turn yourself up just a little bit.
Let me try 1 second here. Is that okay?
That's better, yeah. Thank you.
Alrighty. Well, I go and open the door then.
Outside, you see a flying imp. Actually, two of them. They tell you the master awaits you. He would like to see you now.
Well, best not keep him waiting then.
So you follow the imps and they escort you through the palace. You can clearly see the palace has a lot of devil knights inside. And there all seems to be like staring daggers at you because they can sense the celestial aura radiating from you.
Mm-hmm. Alright. I just don't even bother him.
And you find yourself at Vascularo's throne room, and he tells you to come in.
Alright, I'll just do that.
Well,
Walk in and yeah.
hello, hello. Finally meet face to face.
Aye, it's about time indeed.
I kinda wish to speak with you directly the moment I saw you, but circumstances.
Well, I'm in now. So, let's talk.
Indeed. So how about you tell me a bit about yourself?
Well, the name's Brodir for starters. Uh, I met this fallen one back when me and my clan, my kin, they were slaughtered by these monsters. And
Monsters, you say?
aye, terrifying beasts, unknown origin. Anyway, I looked to the gods for any kind of guidance or anything like that. And nobody would answer me but one. This, godless, harbinger of vengeance. He told me he'd help me if I first serve him first. And he's told me to come to you.
How nice of him, a celestial being offering his help. I don't mean to be rude, little dwarf, but would you mind if I speak to him directly?
By all means, if you can grab his attention.
Oh, I plan to. And Vascularo will grow in size to be huge size, and you can see his giant hand. He's like reaching you with his finger, and the tip of the claw touches your forehead, and you feel something awaken. As the spirit of the godless possess you.
Well, Vascularis, I am the godless.
Very interesting title, very catchy. So, godless. What's your story? How did you become a godless?
Once, I was the right hand of Tyr. I admired him. He had this philosophy on how the world works. See, there's three kinds of people in this world: the wicked, the victims, and the champions who stand between them. Mortals, of course, have free will to decide who they're going to be, and the gods and their servants can't interfere in mortal affairs. One day, I couldn't help but question and doubt. One day, I witnessed a battalion of soldiers raid one of Tyr's temples. The soldiers massacred the clerics, every man, every woman, every child. They cried and prayed for Tyr's help, but he didn't answer. Only one of these soldiers tried to stop them, but they disregarded him quickly. The hate and bloodlust already consumed his men, and I witnessed all of this. I simply snapped. I descended down onto the realm of mortals with my spear and my shield, and I slaughtered them all. None died quickly. They didn't deserve an easy death. I made sure to instill the fear and release the wrath of my god. I spared only one, the one that tried to stop them. He was the only decent soldier in that massacre, and I let him run away. Afterwards, I tried to fly back to the heavens when I was struck down by holy flames. My wings burned and I was covered with severe burns all over my body. Tyr had forsaken us all, That's when I realized what was wrong in his philosophy. There's more than one type of person. There's one more type of person that he didn't consider. The person who has the power of a champion and yet chooses not to stop the wicked. And I find that person to be far worse than the wicked. So, at that point, I realized I was a fallen, and my goals have brought me here to align with yours now.
Vascularo will legit looks at you intrigued. Now that's a story. Very interesting story. Very philosophical, I might add. I like it. But still, how from somebody that slays the wicked you want to join the devil self? That doesn't it a bit contradict?
Maybe, for now. But that doesn't matter. My goals have brought me here, and I intend to work with you.
Walk with me. You have my curiosity, but I'm still not biting. What do you actually have to offer, my lord, Asmodeus? I mean, a celestial is being corrupted is not the first time in history. I mean, Asmodeus himself is a fallen angel. But still, we cannot just let any angel just join our ranks nonchalantly. We are, after all, want to conquer the heavens themselves.
You'll accept my help and work with me because I know your secret.
A secret? I have many secrets. You're gonna have to be very specific, my dear.
I'll whisper it to you.
Oh, please do. I wanna be amused.
All right, and then go up and whisper it in Vascaloris' ear.
So, Vascalores will have like this cocky smile, like, what the hell do you know? You think you know? But then when he whispers it in his ear, you can see his like face completely change into this like dreadful and angry, and he is currently choking the dwarf. And you can see the blade, the floating sword, the giant floating sword is like hovering a few inches from the head of the paladin. How do you know that? He is expecting a reply.
I'm joking.
Yeah, I know. He is releasing a bit. Speak.
Let's just say I have good sources.
Oh, do you now? Tell me, little fallen one, what is your real goal?
I want to be the ruler of the 10th layer of hell.
The 10th layer? There is no 10th layer.
No, but there will be very soon.
Vascalois is like tilting his head to the side. Continue.
See, if we just take over this mortal plane and turn it into the 10th layer of hell, I'll help you do that, but I want to be the ruler of it.
So you're asking to be an archdevil of a new layer.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm asking.
Hmm, aren't you an ambitious one? I tell you what, I think you are interesting enough. So here's what my proposition. I'm going to mark you with my mark. The moment you even think about betraying Asmodeus or me, you will, your soul will burn. However, if you do manage to prove yourself worthy and, bring results and help in the war efforts and the invasion, I will put a good word for you.
Excellent. Well, let's do this.
Then we have a deal. And you feel the back of your neck is starting to burn as Asmodeus is branding you with his mark. Hope things. And yep, he you you may go now. Rest. I will summon you soon with the other members of your party.
Very well. Then
And
Seraph just
yeah,
back into the dwarf.
so, so the paladin go back to his room. You all get the benefit of a long rest.
Yeah, I need that. Oh God.
Yeah. And at the morning, you all get hear a knock on the door. As you can see, the imps are all waiting for you. By the way, all the imps are wearing like this small tuxedo with a bow tie. And yeah, and they're all leading you to the dining hall where you all being served a breakfast of kings. Whatever you desire is there. Except the barbarian, you don't see him.
Brynhilda's going to be chowing down. She got a good night's sleep and feels a lot better now that she's back.
Okay. What the rest of you are currently eating or doing or talking about?
I suppose Livius would just be sitting there, just quietly eating and enjoying being alive.
Brendan's gonna be doing a similar thing, just keeping to himself and eating.
In between mouthfuls of pancakes. Um, has anyone seen Basky?
Haven't seen him, don't care where he is.
No.
She'll turn to one of the imps. What about you?
Me? One of the imps is pointing at himself.
Yeah, you know, the big white dragonborn. Somewhere he was with us the other day.
Oh, the wild one, yes. He was being punished very severely.
Uh, do you know if he'll be okay?
I mean, he seems to be enjoying it, so I assume so.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Dragon burns are
Brynhilda,
weird. One of the
Brynhilda
imps
keeps
says.
eating and seems to be a little happier, a little calmer.
Okay. So after, oh yeah, then the devil paladin shows up.
Hello, gentlemen, lady. Had
Oh,
fun
hey,
to bed?
welcome.
No,
Are you hungry? Oh, yeah, that was fun. Look, there's a bunch of food.
no need. I'm full.
Oh, all right.
We about to meet the boss, yeah?
Are we?
Oh, we are.
Well then, she grabs a pastry and stuffs it into her mouth. I'm ready to go in a minute.
Okay. So as you guys finishing your dinner, breakfast, you're all being escorted to Vascalore's throne room, but the door seems to be closed, and one of the imps whisper. The imps are basically whispering to your ear. Vascularo gave a very specific order. There is a very important meeting going on in the phone room. You are all being ordered to come inside, but do not interrupt or speak unless you're spoken to. He says there will be very severe consequences if you interrupt this meeting.
All right then.
And once the imps, you see, like the imps are all of a sudden like not being goofy anymore. They're like being very serious and dreadful. Like they really want to make sure you guys understand. Shut the fuck up when you are inside. And yeah, they will slightly open the door, and you all see this new map.
Hey, I know this one. There's a
Basky
lot
in a
more guards this
cage.
time. I didn't even notice that. It didn't load in at first. That's glorious. That's his timeout corner. Wait, there's a skeleton in the lava pit.
Oh my god, the amount of attention to detail.
Oh god,
Oh shit, dude. That was funny.
that one hurts, man.
How is even skeleton that? It's like that fire super.
I mean, it's lava. I mean, Grau is the baddest motherfucker I've been.
Oh.
So, anyway, let me describe the scenery. You all seen this phone room before, but you do see a lot more new people that you haven't saw. This is the first time seeing them. So, the first one who catches your eye, and you all know him very well, is Black Skull.
Oh.
But on the other side of Vascularo, you see somebody that you never saw before. And let me show you the art.
I like art.
Art is nice, yes. Where did I put that?
I'm not gonna lie, man. The most impressive part of like the skeleton and the chair that the guy's sitting on and the cage and stuff is that you managed to find the transparent JPEGs or PNGs.
Transparent.
Finding transparent images for this kind of thing is hard.
Yes, indeed.
Trust me, I know.
Very hard. Where the fuck did I put?
That's why you have to learn how to make them.
Dude, just you have draw
I don't
tool,
have.
just paint a stick figure.
There's free tools.
I would need to find
Did
one
I
then.
forget to put it? For fuck. Oh, found it. Found it. Thank for fucking sake.
Ooh.
Okay, new goal.
Yes.
Eventually,
Lane
I'm
with
gonna
his
smash.
edge. Priestess of Tiamat.
And Vascularo will look at the priestess, and then we'll look at Black Skull, and he will have like this very like naughty smile, and we'll ask Black Skull, so how was the second honeymoon? And Black Skull, well, his half of his face is like burning and bony, but the other half that still has flesh will be blushing.
Ooh.
And the priestess will actually smile politely and say it was glorious. And then we'll see like Black Skull is suddenly raising his head up, like proudly. Very good. I do hope that you will manage to catch, all the gaps. They haven't saw each other like centuries. But anyway, we have gathered here for a very important meeting. And then you will see 9 figures appear before Vascaloris. Out of the shadow they appeared. And here's the art for these guys. Da, 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 da. Where the fuck? Ah, there it is. So you see these hooded figures, which you can assume are all devils, gather and bow in front of Vascaloris. And the first one come in front of him, and you can see there is a crystal ball on the desk. And Vascaloris will tell the first spy to come forward.
Your Radiance, the children of Baal have increased their orders for slaves from the above ground, and the obsidian skulls are fulfilling the orders.
Oh, do they now? Very interesting, but it doesn't really concerning at the moment. However, please do take notes and watch over their activities. And he would just, with his hand release the first spy. And then we'll nod to the second spy to come forward.
Your Eminence, in Valhalla, there is an increase of pirate raids on the northern coast.
Oh, interesting. Pirates. But why?
It appears that several noble families of the Valhallan aristocracy have hired the pirates in order to test their weak king.
Ooh, I like conspiracy. Conspiracy is good. But still, not really alarming at the moment. Please do keep notes on the pirates and the nobles of Valhalla. I'm very interested to see where it goes. And he will release the second spy and call for the third spy.
My lord, in the islands to the south, we have discovered an organization known as the Dark of Hearts. They have created a fog barrier to obscure their movements, and they seek to reawaken their slumbering leader, known as the Demon.
The demon. And he will look at the orb that the spy is currently touch, and he will see this image appear before you. Well, that is an interesting creature. But I do know who this creature is. It's a demon that was not involved in the blood war. He was asleep. It is a demon known as Galbrauzo. Let me just write it down for you. Or some sort of this type of demon. But obviously it is corrupted. As you can see, the body of this demon is swarmed with disease and undead parasites. Yeah, I don't like demons. So he will look at the spy. please recruit a few mercenary or foolish heroes that want to, or foolish champions or adventurers who want to play as heroes, and send them to the Isles and give them clues and guide them towards this demon. I will not tolerate uncontrolled demons in this plane.
Yes, your infernal radiance.
And he will release the third spy and summon forth the fourth one.
My lord, a flying island has appeared in the skies to the north, the ancient library city, Phoebus. It was invaded by a Calvier, the Devil Count.
So you will see at the crystal ball the flying city of Thebes appeared. Oh, that is new. I never know that was a flying city in this domain. How long ago did it happen?
In the last month it broke free of the ice to the north. My lord, Calvier had gathered a small army to invade the city, but he and his forces were utterly destroyed.
And then you will see an image of this devil. Oh, the rogue devil himself, Calvir. A lesser devil that didn't come forward when Asmodeus called all the devils to come forward in the last effort to win the Blood War. I wanna capture this bastard. But you say he's dead?
There was a bit of confusion during the final battle. There are 2 important points. 1, there is a massive dragon guarding the city. And 2, during the final battle, Calvier managed to infest one of the champions who defeated him.
Oh, that is indeed interesting. And then you will see an image of a diamond dragon. Cinder the Magnificent, the Gym Dragon. And Vascularo will look at awe at this this crystal dragon, and will ask the spy, "Is she a threat?"
Absolutely.
But Vascularo will closely examine the dragon, who seems to be wounded from the fight that happened a month ago. Well, she does seem a bit weakened. We need to deal with her, but not at the moment. There are much more urgent matters. And then the crystal ball will switch to the champion that is allegedly possessed by Calvir. And you can see Vascularis is staring daggers at the orb. And he gives a command to the spy. I want you to hire a few mercenaries. And I want this champion to be captured and be brought to me. If necessary, bring even a few devils. I want to bring this rogue devil to be judged by Asmodeus himself.
Your will be done.
Off character, yeah, I just sent an assassin to kill one of my party members in Bro campaign.
He's gonna be pissed.
I know. So back in character. He will call the fifth spy to come forward.
My dark prince, the blood plague is infecting parts of southern Swera. I believe there is a pattern, a strange entity moving from village to village. A month after leaving, the plague comes to the village. There are notes on number 2 of 9 of the Stallgeist.
So before I will show you the images of the Blood Plague and the member of Stolgeist, here's something that was forgotten to mention in the city of Phoebus.
Ah.
You will see an image. I think I forgot to mention it, by the way. But you will see an image of the fight with Gal Galvir forces with the champions, and you will see an army of those guys fighting the devils.
Oh yeah, the undead Loxodons.
Yep, the undead Loxodon fought devils at the Flying City. Very epic moment. So, back to the Blood Plague. You will see out of the orb these images.
Ooh. There's so much. Oh god, you weren't kidding when you said you were going to be doing stuff with other campaigns today.
Yep.
I'm in most of them, so I can really I really get to see all the overlap, and it's scary.
And the spy will explain that this plague that spreads completely around a person's body. It can change the person within days, hours, or minutes, depending on the host. Once the host has the virus spread through their body, death follows shortly, and in a form of a heart attack or organ failure. Once the disease, the flesh of the host mutates into a horrible beast, with parts of their body replaced, elongated, or shortened depending on what the virus needs. The body's form to be in mutation of limbs and body can still occur even when the creature has finished a change to the host's body to a better fit of a situation. Yeah, that's a lot of text. Basically, if you saw Dead Space, that's what's happening. They're all turning into these mutated, fleshy, bloodied, bony monsters that grows extra organs if necessary. And it's currently being spread by this entity.
Hmm.
And the moment, let me describe what you actually see. You know what? You can all make a perception check.
I like perception.
Yeah.
Yeah. Perception.
Liv, you're fine. You don't need to change a thing.
Okay, so only Brynhilda will actually notice that this is some sort of a warforge, but seems to be made out of porcelain.
Wait, I rolled a natural 1.
Ah, wait, it was Brandon.
Brendan.
Well, sorry, you both start with a B. Fuck you. So, Brandon, you will actually notice that this is a porcelain-made warforge,
Hmm.
and you will also notice something else.
Oh.
You will see that Black Skull become really, really pale, as if
So knows
as if he
something
saw a
about that
ghost,
one.
or should I say, a Stolgeist.
Black
And
Pearl.
Vascularo will notice it and will say, I'm assuming that you do know who this is, right? And Black Skull is going to explain that 2 of 9 is the second in command of the organization, known as Totalgeist. and she is one of the Nines, who is considered to be the most powerful members of Stolgeist. Each of them is lethal in his own way. And looking at what she's doing in Swaria, she's basically spreading the blood plague, which she is immune to it because she is a warforge. So basically, she's invisible to them. That's monstrous. And Vascularo will legit look impressed. So finally, this organization is showing its teeth. All this time, they were talking about taking their vengeance against the leaders of the Great War. Now they are finally actually doing something. How interesting! Swaria is going to become a ruins in a very short moment. It's chaos. It's wonderful. Chaos is good. Because chaos is the biggest distraction there is. Oh, this is very pleasing news. But please do continue. I want to hear more reports. Oh, and we will look at the spy. Do not interfere with her efforts, but do keep close eye on her. I want to know her every movement.
Yes, your dark grace.
And he will call forward the the sixth spy.
I have a report about your minions.
Minions? Which minions?
The ones at the refugee camp.
And Vascularo will roll his eye. What did they do now?
Apparently they came into possession of a bag of magic beans. There are now a number of pink frogs roaming around in the Underdark, a trio of massive pyramids, including one full of mind flayers, from which a brainstealer dragon has escaped. We were unable to track it through the Underdark.
Vascularo's jaw is gonna drop. I, I gave them simple task. It was a simple task. How the fuck did they manage to royally fuck this up? And you said that they summoned 3 pyramids, and one of them is a flying mind flare ship. And then you will see an image of a flying pyramid that looks like a fucking spaceship.
Uh, uh,
Oh, and here comes the brain stealer dragon. Where the fuck is the out? Oh, there it is.
Oh boy.
So you wanna tell me that my minions that I specifically gave them order to not stand out, summon a brain stealer dragon in the Underdark. He will like look at this at the spy in disbelief and face palming very hard. I need to get fucking new minions. Well, thank God I got this guy. Is legit considering executing everybody. And then you will see an image of the party taking like one of the beans and feeding it to a frog. The frog changes into a lizard frog, and the lizard frog poops out a pyramid. Yeah, that happens. And I'm not even making it up. That happens in the last campaign.
Uh,
Legit force feeding a pink frog frog, and the being all 90 plus. So basically, the frog pooped out a pyramid.
What's the worst that could happen?
It's the I think it's the most severe case of diarrhea in the world, apparently recorded.
Ooh. Did it kill the frog, or
Yeah,
was he fine?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
no.
I mean, nobody can survive that.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Vascularo. You see, Vascularo has like this face that he's considering his life choices at the moment, and yeah, he would just tell the spy, please tell these fuckers to go back to the refugee camp and stay fucking still until I get to them. He looked legit pissed at the moment. And the spy goes away, not even replying. And Vascularo will yell, next!
Your Eminence, there have been earthquakes occurring in the region of Belforet, causing havoc amongst their cities.
Oh, great. Earthquakes. And who is responsible for this shit?
The ones behind this are a gnome and an ogre in search of certain materials beneath the surface. They are using primitive explosives.
And Vascularo will legit be triggered by this. We must act in quickly with this. We cannot allow the caves to be collapse, because if they are collapse, it will hinder the invasion. We don't want the tunnels to be collapsing, because how the hell the army is going to approach the surface? Put that at the highest priority. And he will disregard the current spy and tell the next one to come forward.
My lord, I have word of a strange meeting in the imperial capital between the Scion of Storms and the human emperor. They met in secret beneath Constantinople and discussed the Atlantean defenses.
Oh, and then he will see this image of the Emperor of Swaria. That is very strange. Why would the Emperor be speaking to a pirate?
The Scion was believed dead after his ship was recently destroyed by the Kraken. It now appears he is working with the Emperor.
Working with the Emperor? For what cause?
I was not able to glean much, but it appears the Scion wishes to control the Kraken for himself.
And what exactly was the pirate ordered to do?
Control the beast. Bring it to Swira. Strike.
So the Emperor of Swaria ordered a pirate to take control over a mythical creature and attack his own domain, his own kingdom. You will see
Yes.
like Vascalos is like scratching his head, but then he will like have like epiphany. Oh, so that's what he's planning. Little sinister emperor. He wants to start a war with Atlantic, apparently. Atlantis. Oh boy, this is a good day. pirates at Valhalla, pirates at Swaria, plague in Swaria, earthquake in Belafort. Oh my god, so much good distractions. They'll all be so busy with their own shitstorms they would not notice what's happening under their feet. But that is very interesting. However, we are not going to intervene. We want another war to start. So just pay attention on the Emperor. But then once he says that, pay attention to the Emperor, you will see at the crystal ball this knight appear at the palace of the Emperor, basically trying to kill the spy. Oh wow, you almost got killed right there, he will tell the spy.
My lord, it was of no consequence. I was able to escape unscathed.
And Vascaloris will take a closer look at this clown. So those are the infamous Imperial clowns. And you guys can roll a history check.
Poop. It's a horrible roll.
Hey!
Did somebody didn't roll? I see only 4.
There we go.
Okay. So only the cleric and the paladin would have heard of this specific group. They are known as the Imperial Clown and also known as the Council of Laughter. And they are known as to be the bodyguards of the Emperor. You actually recall this poem that mothers would sing to their children if they behave in Swaria.
Hell.
And you would know that they are very deadly, each one in his own right. If you encounter one of them, it will be deadly.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. And Vascaloris would just be like very intrigued of all this information he just gathered. And then he will call uh, the other spy that is left. Oh, the last one. And what news do you bring?
My liege, the Devil Lord of the Third Circle, War, is mobilizing for an invasion of the wastelands in the Isles of Man. He is manipulating adventurers in order to open a portal to summon his armies into the material plane.
Vascaloris will look at you. Did you just say another devil is planning an invasion?
Yes, my Dark Radiance. War, disciple of Mammon, Lord of the Third Circle.
And you will see Vascaloris' veins are starting to pop up, like he's legit getting pissed.
And that's saying something because his name is Vascularis.
And he will ask you, like, you can clearly hear him containing his rage. Does Mammon know of this guy and what he's planning?
I do not know, my lord.
And he will just order all of the devils around him to leave. Like, screaming it. Leave! And they all disperse into the shadows as Vascularo is slowly marching towards the center of the stage. And you will see the circle, the silver-white circle starts to shine. And Brunhilde, you will know and you will remember that you know that this is a conjuration ritual, as in summoning.
Hey, everyone, don't go any closer. I think he's summoning something.
Crush puts his tail on your mouth to stop talking.
And you all see before you this devil appeared.
Wow, that's big.
Oh. I think he likes money.
He's a gold digger, yes.
Little Prince Vascularo, why have you summoned me?
Well, hello there, Mammon. Did I interrupt you in doing something?
Why, yes, I was counting my gold from the conquest of the Abyss, child.
Oh, you're welcome for that. You know, me winning the war and all of that.
Yes, your contributions were paltry, much like your holdings and your power, whelp. Why have you summoned me here? I do not answer to worms.
Vascularo were like a very, like, you can clearly see that he's like resisting to, do something to this archdevil. And he will politely ask, are you aware that one of your residents in your lair, in your domain, is planning an invasion on this mortal realm?
It is of no consequence what my minions do, so much as they bring coin to the table. That one has decided to escape my attention and go about his own business is of no consequence.
No consequence, you think? I guess you didn't get the memo. We are planning an invasion to this realm, and I am the head of the spear. And if this fucker that is currently under your rulership, interrupt this invasion by suddenly popping out with a devil army, it will alert the rest of the civilization in this world, and they will be alerted and they will be prepared. And you know what happens when the armies of this world are prepared? It's make the invasion much more harder, you imbecile.
Ugh. Who are you to order me around, a mere clerk of Asmodeus? I answer only to our great lord, not you.
And you will see that once he is saying that, you see the archdevil's body starting to transform, and you see him turn into this, and he actually grow in size as well. And that is the form of the the devil form of Mammon. You can see him like wrapping his ginormous body around Vascularo as if he's threatening to choke him to death. And
You are just a pet of Beelzebub.
everybody roll me a religion check or history check.
I'll take the one I'm proficient in. Ow.
Ooh.
I know all about my family down here.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Beelzebub, my third uncle on the right-hand side.
So with a fucking net 28 on history, you would know that Beelzebub is this guy. You will know that he is the ruler of the seventh layer of hell, also known as Maladomni. Maladomni, yes. And he's known to be the most infamous archdevil next to Asmodeus himself. He was known as the Lord of the Flies because his webs of intrigue were so tightly woven that not even flies could escape. But the form he was cursed with by Asmodeus earned him a new title, the Slug Archduke. And that is his slug devil form, cursed form.
That face.
I mean, yeah.
He do be slugging.
Ugly AF is right.
Yeah, right?
And basically, once Mammon mentioned Beelzebub, you can see Vascularo snaps. Okay, I think you had not get who I really am and what my position is. You think I'm in this position because of my silver tongue and good looks, and I look dashing in these clothes? Oh no, no, you are sadly mistaken. And you will see four infernal arms are like capturing Mammon and like pinning him down to the ground. And one of the arms is like holding the giant sword of Vascaloris and threatening to basically slice the throat of Mammon, who seems to be like in total shock. You see, the right hand of Asmodeus is not just a title, it's my rank. I'm higher than you, and it means I'm much more powerful than you. So, and you will see Vascaloris is like slightly slapping the face of Mammon as he's talking to him. You will be a good little soldier and send forces to stop war. I don't care if you kill him, I don't care if you imprison him, restrain him, force feed him, or buy him off. Just make sure he's not interrupting in my invasion. Have I made myself clear, you little fat greedy bastard? You know, if war do actually succeed with this little invasion is planning, I will order, I will not order, sorry, not order. I will tell Asmodeus that maybe you should be dethroned, and maybe the most richest being in existence should be taking away all of his treasury to actually improve your shitty, swampy domain realm.
No, no, you couldn't do that. I won't let you do that. Not my riches.
Oh,
Not
yes,
all my valuables, my gold.
I would take all your gold and actually invest in your domain and actually make it a decent place to live, you shitty ass ruler.
No, no, please, please, you mustn't. I will bring war to heel.
That's good. Was that so hard? And you will see the arms are like lifting from Mammon.
Of course not. My right hand. My my sincerest apologies for having questioned you and your power. Please, please.
Ah, that's okay. Just make sure you do what I ask. And casually, Vascaloris is kicking Mammon in his devil form into a portal and banishing him. And Vascularo is just on the side. So much shit I need to be handling. And you will see Vascaloris is like slowly coming down and going back to his chair and like pouring himself a glass of wine. And then you all feel earthquake. And the earthquake makes Vascaloris wine to spill over his clothing. You know, the law of clothing.
Oh no.
If you ever try to imagine what would be the embodiment of rage, that would be Vascaloris at the moment. You can. The walls of the palace are like shaking with the rage of the raw Vascaloris. So, feeling while his love clothing are like drenched with wine, and he points at your party and tell you, "Kill this fucking gnome."
Seems simple enough, I
Uh,
suppose.
um,
Get blown up.
Prince, do you mean the one that the one guy reported on?
Yes, that's the one. Slaughter this fucker and stop him before he will collapse the entire Underdark on its head. And you will see a portal open up. This will take you to a certain city in the Underdark. It's a certain faction known as the Underjarls. It's a faction of dwarves. They will be more than happy to assist you stopping this earthquake.
Would any of us heard of the Underjarls?
Make a history check.
Meh. 13. The secret of the Underjarl.
History. Oh,
Don't worry, Liv. I'll drop notes of the stuff that we went over in the notes channel, so you
Thank
can
you.
go over it. And then it'll also be in video format later. So
Okay, so Bro and Karash, you will actually know this. And Livis with the 20. You guys will know this faction as a faction of dwarves that lives in the Underdark. And they are an exception to the dwarf race. Uh, they fought the corruption and with fierce dedication, but the difference is that the Underjarls were not afraid to wield the magic of darkness against the Underdark. They abandoned much of their domain, retreating to their fortress city, and then they wielded toxic magic against the abominations of the deep. They learned the secrets of toxic arcane power and use it to turn poison of the enemy against its wielder. Their toxic spells resulting in the abomination drowning in their own poison. As other cities fell, the Underjarls survived, and they do this every day. They are warriors and mages both, wielding whatever foul magic is necessary for survival, while desperately clinging to their own traditions of honor, family, and clan. With this, they keep the terrible menace that comes hand in hand with the corruption at bay. Other dwarves fear the Underjarls almost more than the Drow or the Duragar, for they are still dwarves, but dwarves who relish in darkness that the most dwarves find abhorrent. So, very lovely faction, yes.
And you're saying this portal goes there and you want us to go right now?
Well, do you see my dress at the moment? I want this knob dead. Find him.
Um, one thing, and she's going to kind of run forward around the summoning circle. Black Skull is still here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. She's gonna run up to the desk and put the Black Skull diary that she got onto the desk and say, we found this in, and point over Black Skull, in his hideout. He said it wasn't his, but there was this note in the back, and she flips to the back where the note about Stahlgeist attacking Black Skull was. I thought you should see it. And when are you gonna tell me about my family?
All in due time, child. You see, Vascularo tells you that when he picks this book and like flips through the pages. Oh wow. That's almost considered a love letter from number 3, right? He looks at Black Skull. She does have a sick sense of humor, yes. And Vascalaros will tell you number 3 of Stolgeist is, so to say, is almost the leader of the organization. Because number 1 is not actively trying to conquer the world. He's more busy with his research. She is the one basically running the organization. Any more questions?
No, I don't think so. She kind of backs away slowly, trying to dodge different things, sort of tripping over a step, then
Just
turning and
one
just
question.
running back. Stop.
You said exactly you said you find it?
It was in Black Skull's study. There was a bat that dropped it out of a tunnel, or
I bet you say.
it was the
Brynhild,
same bat that was talking to the undead creature that was pretending to be a priest of Lathander in Brightwater, the one who killed Ethrin.
hmm. Now that's interesting. Brynhilda, would you mind touching the orb?
Okay. Tentatively reaches out and pokes it with a finger.
So you will see the image of Brynhilda and an elven wizard fighting this undead preacher in the church of Brightwater in the middle of the city. The creature seems to be breathing toxic gas. And Black Skull will actually look intrigued at this, and also Vascaloris. Oh wow, they really improved these arcane skeletons, haven't they? Vascaloris says. And
He killed my friend.
yeah, you can see. And Black Skull will say, this preacher, well, it's not really a preacher, it's basically an arcane skeleton wearing the skin of the preacher. That is nasty. I see number 3 haven't changed your ways of doing stuff. You're lucky you're still alive.
Yeah, lucky. She'll pull her hand off of the crystal ball so that she doesn't have to keep rewatching that unpleasant memory.
Okay. And with that, you guys enter the portal that Vascularo has created for you. And you all teleport to the Underjarls. Now we're all gonna take a break because it was like an hour and a half of me and Brynhilda talking and doing dialogue.
Yeah,
Yikes.
boy.
Oof.
Yeah, I need time to digest.
Yeah. Told you it would be a different session.
Happy Halloween! I'm gonna start putting stuff into notes real quick.
Yep.
Then
So-
I'll read through it so I'm not just a confused pair of extra hands to fight with.
Yeah, be right back in 15 minutes. Let's take a break.
Sweet. Those are a lot of questionable noises from you,
Yeah.
Spooky.
Yeah, Astron, are you okay?
Little congested and forgetting my mic was open.
Open and
Kill me,
crisp.
please.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
So how you all enjoying the session so far?
I have much to do.
Yep.
I mean, not anymore, but that was fun. I'm excited to be in this new place.
Okay, I think the map is ready. Yeah, this new map you guys are gonna love. Took
Oh
me like
boy.
2 hours to make.
Ready whenever everyone else is.
I'm
Yeah, I'm
just
good.
gonna wait. Just gonna wait for everybody to return.
I'm here and ready to go whenever. I don't know who we're still missing exactly though.
Bro and Jax, we don't know if they are here.
I'm here.
They typed in Roll20 that they're back.
I'm here.
Okay.
That
So,
means we're ready to go.
yep. So, one part that I will mention that apparently got slipped out during this whole, well, world expanding. Uh, somebody, I think his house is on fire. Um,
That's
Not
my
mine.
world.
so during Mammon's and Vasculalo's argument, Beelzebub was supposed to mention one detail. He was supposed to mention that Beelzebub was basically torturing Vascaloris for not so long ago. Basically, that Vascaloris was some sort of a punching bag, a, a pet, even less than a pet, to Beelzebub. And he was basically being, tortured, getting his organ ripped up and then healed again, died over and over and resurrected again. And each time that somebody asked Beelzebub why he's torturing this devil, he would just reply, "'Cause he's not doing my bidding." And one day, when Asmodeus cursed Beelzebub because he heard that Beelzebub was trying to undermine his rulership, he cursed him with his slug form. And then he took Vascaloris under his wing. And before you know it, Vascaloris became his right hand. Nobody really knows why. But yeah, that was that was missing from the scene. But still, Brynhilda, thank you very much for helping.
Happy to. Quite fun.
Yeah. And with that, we're going to move to this place. Da, 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 da. Where is Da-na-na. Oh, there we go.
Ooh, this place is big.
Very big.
Welcome to the Underjarls, which is going to be serving as your home base.
Oh boy.
As you can see, I put a lot of efforts into the details of the map.
I already know where Brunhilde's going to be hanging out.
So what are NPCs running about?
I'm gonna say that you guys found yourself in the water here.
Oh, so we appear in the bottom right corner. Got it.
Yep. And you all emerge from the water.
To whom is this
Good aim,
temple
that's
dedicated
better.
to?
Flopping up onto the rocks out of the water.
Could you not have
No.
put us somewhere drier?
I didn't know we were going to get thrown in water. I would have held my breath.
Well, I wanted to put you in a place you would not get too much attention.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, right next to prison.
Yeah.
It,
Ironically. So, you guys found yourself in this underdark dwarven fortress. What do you do? By the way, did everybody put their token there? I think I
I'm
only
looking
see-
for the rest of my party.
Yeah,
Where?
I only see 3 people.
Okay,
I
there's
see
Crash.
4 people. Where
Where's Liv?
is the purple
Liv.
werewolf? We are still waiting for you.
Oh, he was de-purpled by Vascularo.
the biggest tragedy of our generation.
He still had like 5 days.
Verdros?
Yeah, sorry, my mom called and she doesn't understand the importance of me actually paying attention, so she was a bitch to get rid of.
No worries.
Yeah,
We're in the bottom right corner.
I
in
know.
the Volcanoverse.
I have been looking for my token since we entered this map.
Ooh, you might have to drop it.
I
Yeah, you
don't
need
know
to
how.
drop it.
I don't know how to drop a rollable token.
It's easy. You go to your. You just see where your character is at characters at journal. And
Yeah.
you click on it and just drag it to the map.
That could have been useful to know for me before, because I have just been going to, that lists thing and then just clicking token.
There's Liv.
Yeah, he's all soaked. So you all emerge from the water safely. What do you do?
I guess look around the place, try to get a feel for where I am.
Yeah, let's find a place to stay first.
I gasp for air, shake the water out of my head, and start cursing Vascularis the entire time while I'm following the others.
You say the most romantic stuff. You can hear Vascalora's voice in everybody's else heads.
So wait,
So-
who's familiar with this place? Nobody? None of the
Well-
characters.
One character should be familiar with this place.
Oh, my beard. I know this place.
You do? Where are we?
Aye. Aye, we're in the city of the Underjarls, of course. How could I not have remembered? I have relatives here.
So there's Steel Brother family here?
Aye, some distant cousins and whatnot. I wouldn't really consider them kin, but a few in-laws probably. But yes. It's all coming back to me now.
Well, then where should we go?
Let's find the name first.
Aye, first thing I'd want to do is to grab a nice ale.
Well, then where should we go for that?
Because everybody looks at the dwarf.
If memory serves me right, it'd be near the market, of course. Right in front of us here.
So the
No.
market will be in this direction.
The market here.
Yep. Like this whole area is a market.
Well,
Aye, follow me, lads. I'll take us to the inn here.
what about this place? This place looks like a good.
Which place?
Just in the middle, next to the Alice's house on the right.
Yeah, that will be a tavern, yes.
There we go.
Ooh.
Are we going there?
I mean,
Aye, yes. Come with me, lads.
Zzz.
I'll follow
What
Brodir.
are they?
Yeah.
Is that a back entrance?
yeah, there is that. There is a back entrance, yes.
This map is really big and really hard to figure out.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys are gonna have to get used to it, cause that's gonna be your home base.
Oh, I found the token that I dropped randomly.
So,
So
do you enter the tavern?
Yeah, I just
Are we walk?
swing the doors open like I
What do we
What's-
see as we walk through the city? Like, what's
yeah, I
the
was about to ask that too. What's the mood of the place as we head through?
You will see a lot of dwarves, and they all seems to be like very carefree, and like you will see even some other creatures. You can actually see a Goliath and a Minotaur like right at the center training soldiers.
Whoa.
Hmm.
Reminds me of
A
Grog.
Goliath.
I'll just be looking at the training, kind of feeling a bit nostalgic.
Oh, that's
Should into the tavern, everyone?
Yeah, why not?
I'll follow Brodir in. Oh yeah. Seeing that he went in, I'll follow in.
Do we see this person through the window
Which
in
person?
Alice's house?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Nope,
What the fuck did they do?
That's a no.
7.
that would be a no. That would be another no.
Bryn's not checking. She's just following Brodir inside.
I rolled the wrong thing. Hold on.
That's another no. I mean, you get to roll once.
Yeah, so Brodo just goes right in.
Okay, so you guys see the tavern. It's full of dwarf, and they're all like singing songs of victory over killing some trolls and drows and drugar and all kinds of monsters you can bump into the Underdark.
Oh, I
And
don't
they're
know
all
this one.
and they all seem like so much like enjoying adrenaline and story of like fights. And they all have like tattoos, like tribal tattoos. And it just seemed like they're really, it almost, you're like watching a barbarian tribe of dwarves in the Underdark.
Ah. All right, lads. So, what can I get for you? Find a table. I'll go get some drinks.
Is there an empty table?
You will see an empty table, yes.
Brynhilda runs and sits down and claims it.
Livius just kind of walks behind her.
Easily enough. And what will be the rest of you are doing?
Oh, Liv, I just realized I don't have any money. Maybe I shouldn't be here.
Karash was gonna walk towards the bar and see. Yep. She was like there, doing the work. Hello, owner.
Oh, Tiefling. What can I get to you?
Well, first off, can you get the. I'm gonna look at the party, and it's 5 mugs of ale at that table over there. Second, do you have any free rooms for us to stay at? There's 5 of us.
Oh, we have rooms.
Sure. It'll be 5 rooms for a couple of days for now. A couple of nights.
Okay, that will be 1 gold piece.
Okay. He pays and joins the table.
The power of capitalism is strong with this one.
He pays the exact amount.
So, what are the rest of you doing while the Tiefling is arranging your lodging for the night?
I'll probably just order myself a drink and sit down and enjoy it.
Oh, no need for that. I got it for us. No worries. By the
Well,
way,
if
do
you're
we have a
paying-
patron here? Or no? I forgot. Out of character is out of character.
What is the question?
Do we have a patron in this city? Like somebody related to Vascularis?
Are you
That
asking if there is like an entity in the city?
Yeah, anybody. Like,
Well, you do see a giant statue in crystal shards over there.
and
Hey,
where's
wait.
the image of?
Maybe
Just
we
some
don't
random- What?
all need to pay for lodging at least.
I can bunk.
And Brynhilda's gonna go to the front desk and take her chisel, which has the markings of being a clan crafter for Clan Stonebeard, and she's going to say, "How much for a clan crafter to stay here?"
Lancaster? As in the dwarf tribe?
Yep. I'm Brynhilda Stonebeard of the Thrym Stonebeards. I'm sure you've heard of us.
You will see all the dwarves are like looking at you strange. Um, did you say that you are part of the tribe?
Yeah, my whole life. She kind of gestures to the mithril armor that she's wearing, which is, constructed in the same pattern as all the other clan crafters from Thrym.
And make me a persuasion check.
Brynhilda's best ability, persuading others. Ooh, 14 with a +0, not bad.
Well, they all still very suspiciously looks at you. Like, it's kind of weird that a tiefling drow claims he's a dwarf in a dwarf tribe. But they don't really give you much attention to that, and they're like just rolls their eye. Whatever. So, uh, I'm just gonna say normal price for you, my darling.
What about if I do some work to pay for my room?
Such as,
Well, do you need anything built or repaired around here?
Well, build. What can you build that would be useful?
I don't know. Do you need any of your kitchen knives sharpened? Do you need any pots and pans mended? Do you need a new additional room added? Do you need...
I need an alchemy jar. Can you make me an alchemy jar?
Mm-hmm. I think I can.
Okay, if you make me this alchemy jar, I would say you can stay here. You know what? It's a magical item, so yeah, why not? You can stay here for like months.
Do you need it forever or only for now?
Let's just say if you let me use it, you get to stay here for free.
I'll see what I can do. And she'll head back to the table looking pleased with herself and start flipping through her little notebook and planning to make that infusion available.
I mean, how to get rich? On about get an alchemy jar.
That's right.
You basically don't need a supplier.
You get wine and beer every day.
Don't forget a lot of mayonnaise.
And lots of mayonnaise.
Yes. So, what is the rest of you are doing?
Honestly, Livius doesn't like crowds, so he's just following Bryn everywhere.
Listen, guys. I know I was told to, check on you, follow you around. I wasn't kind of listening in that meeting. What the fuck did the boss say? I was occupied at looking at what the fuck. What the fucking idiot that fucking skeleton was down in the fire pits. So what's our mission?
I think we were sent here to hunt down that gnome that's causing all those earthquakes.
Oh, yeah.
I believe that was it, yeah. Brendan's talking between sips of his drink.
Bryn hasn't touched her drink. Not because she's not going to drink it, but because she's still thinking about how to make more ale with the alchemy jug.
I guess we should start looking somewhere.
Well, I mean, the prince sent us here, so wouldn't there probably be someone here that we could ask about it?
In a tavern?
Maybe. If not in the tavern, then somewhere in the city. Otherwise, I don't know why we're here.
What the fuck is Bro's character's name? I forget.
Brodir.
Brodir, you know any bomb makers in this place? In town?
Not particularly. Like I said, the only person I know in this town is my distant cousin, and I don't know if he's wrapped up in all this.
Well, then maybe that'd be a place to start. Where would we find your cousin?
Mr. DM, where would we find my cousin?
You will find your cousin in the alchemy shop.
We must
Hey,
go to the
God!
alchemy shop.
God, where's my cousin? God? God, is that you?
Yes, child, it's me.
I am God.
Welcome to my domain. So anyway, he will be in the alchemy shop, most likely.
Okay, we got our rooms. Let's finish this beer and get there immediately. What do you say?
That works for me.
Aye.
So you all finish your drinks and food, and you all head in the direction of the alchemy shop. And you will see a dwarf. He looks actually like as if Brodir had a twin brother, but with a lot more tattoos. And you will see actually he has a female orc at the alchemy shop. You can see that her right arm is like wrapped with bandages. Like the entire arms is in bandages. And they seems to be very close with each other, if you know what I mean. And yeah, you guys actually see them like you guys like enter the shop, and it would seem like they were kissing. What the bloody cousin?
To each their own. Who cares, right?
Cousin, it's been too long.
Oh, cousin, come here, and he gives you like a hug and does. How are you? Come, sit. Have you met my wife?
See, Liv, it's a happy reunion.
I ain't had the pleasure yet. How do you do, lass?
She will smile at you politely and reach her left hand to shake your hand and introduce herself as Pipsqueak.
Absolute pleasure to meet you, lass.
And
Also, these are my friends, and I'll introduce everybody to my cousin.
Nice to meet you.
Should we all go?
I'm assuming.
Oh, I went.
Okay. Just I wanted to
somebody-
make
Unless
sure.
you don't want to
Just
go.
assumed you all came.
I mean, if somebody is like
Uh.
doing something else, you just need to say so.
I'm gonna be honest. Brendan he's getting his drink on.
I went with you.
He ordered something a little harder than usual, and he isn't savoring it. And probably the
So-
next 5 cups of it.
So you are still at the tavern getting drunk, basically.
Pretty much.
Okay, anybody staying with the cleric?
I guess
You
not.
know what? Yeah, I think Livius would be staying with Brendan.
Okay, so are you two like having a drinking contest with each other?
Brendan ain't. He's not drinking for contest. He's just drinking because he needs one.
He's drinking for depression.
Ah, yes. Something we all
Or like,
struggle with.
you know what? This has been some major shit recently. I need a break.
Livius is just drinking from all of the bullshit he's been through the last few days.
Yep.
The
That's
absolute
exactly
bullshit.
the same for Brendan.
I mean, it was an epic bullshit, you got to admit.
And he's trying to get over the fact that he's been wasting his time for 2 years now.
Shia LaBeouf.
I mean, yeah, I mean, you spent 2 years of your life hunting down Black Skull only to be walking with him.
Yeah. So that's one of the things that Livius is trying to drink away. Just sitting there, just mumbling to himself. 2 years of my life. Wasted. God damn. Couldn't even get to punch the guy.
Well, technically you did.
Technically, I didn't. I punched his wife's coffin.
Oh. In some way, it's even worse.
And then you were like, dang, she's a beauty.
Yeah.
Now he wants to punch a different part. Anyway. So, meanwhile, you're ordered at the alchemy shop. So, yeah, 4 of you are at the alchemy shop. So, boy, your cousin will ask you, that's a very diverse group you have here.
Aye, but they're good people. Actually, it's a funny story how we met, but we'll get to that.
So, what race is Pipsqueak, real quick?
Oh, she is a half-orc.
Okay. So there's a half-orc, 2 dwarves, 3 dwarves, and a tiefling in the room. So Brynhilda's going to look around and be like, look at Karash and be like, yeah, we are a colorful group.
Indeed, we are. How big is Lady Pipsqueak?
Oh, she's taller than you.
Okay.
Still an orc.
So, Mr. What is his name?
He would be uh, Gerald.
Mr. Gerald? See any gnomes lately?
Gnomes? Are you talking
Gnomes?
about deep gnomes?
Any gnomes in general purchasing some explosive stuff? I
Yeah,
assume you're looking
earthquake
at that as
gnomes.
well. Yeah.
Well, there have been few earthquakes lately. Nobody really knows why.
Ooh, where?
Well, nobody can really tell a specific reason or cause why these earthquakes happen.
And where do they originate from? You don't know that either?
It's a mystery.
And you haven't sold any explosives in recent times? Gunpowder and stuff like that?
Explosive? No, but now that you mention it, there was this man who was asking about certain mineral.
Minerals?
Yeah,
Not
What mineral?
minerals with an explosive properties.
Hmm.
It seems to be having like magical residue. But when I start to ask him where he got all panicky and quickly ran away.
Would I know of a substance like this? Or is this like a new thing?
It will be a new
Sulfur.
thing.
Okay.
Okay.
He's gonna point at the big crystals. Are by any chance those the explosive ones?
Are you talking about the holy crystals? No,
Yeah, the
my
big
friend.
ones over there. Okay. Okay, good.
Those are sacred crystals. They don't have explosive properties. They have healing
Sacred
properties,
explosive.
but not explosive ones.
This guy who you're talking about, what did they look like?
Well, he wasn't human,
Okay.
but now that I think about it, it did seems a bit well, not notorious. Like he seemed like really thin.
Oh,
Like he
malnourished?
yeah, what he said. Like he haven't eaten a good meal in like months. Like he's all skin and bone.
Hmm. How long ago was that?
2 days ago.
Do you know where he went after that, or did he come with anyone else?
Well, he did seems to be searching for a place to get some equipment. He wanted to buy when he came to my shop uh, alchemist tool set. I assume he was a researcher of some sort, but then I saw him run into the blacksmith and basically buying a few shovels and mining how you call it? Mining how you call it? Mining you know, the one with the sharp edge they use in mines to cut
Oh,
the
the
stone.
pickaxe.
Yeah, the pickaxe.
Yeah,
Sorry, English is not my first language if you haven't noticed.
same bro.
No, it's a
You're good,
ridiculous
man.
language.
A lot of languages can be ridiculous, but English is one of them.
Yes.
Hmm.
So, uh, and yeah, that's all he can recall.
Any new areas like mined recently that where could potentially be found these crystals that you know of?
Well, I have heard rumors about a mining that has been said they saw ogres guarding it.
Ogres?
Yeah, ogres.
Where would that be?
Well, it will be outside of the city. A day of walk.
Okay.
Can you draw us like a map of sort?
Yeah.
Sure, he draws you like a very well inexperienced map of the area, and he seems to be drawing a big rock. He seems to be drawing like a very twisted road, and he tell you guys, uh, w- be very careful when you walk in the Underdark. There are a lot of scary stuff here that wants to eat you, kill you, or rape you. Not necessarily in that order.
Got it.
Basically, it's like Australia, but worse.
Okay.
Oh God.
Any
Not
place where we could find some
Australia.
jobs for some coins and whatnot?
Oh, you can find a lot of jobs here, but if you want an easy coin, I can offer you a challenge.
Sure.
Like what?
Well, you see, I have this bunch of potions, and I want to do some experiments, and I will pay you 50 gold in order for you to try one of these potions.
50 gold immediately?
Yeah, you drink the potion, and what happens? Well, happens.
Fuck it, he's gonna do it immediately. Give me one.
Whoa.
Let's see what happens.
Okay, roll a D100.
Well, what's the color of the potion? What does it look like?
It
Too late.
seems to be in the color of red, and there is like the center of the potion seems to be yellow. It's something weird. It's like drinking a sun. And guess what? If you had a tattoo on your body, where would it be placed?
Where would it be placed?
Yeah.
Shit, probably. I was thinking maybe like a face tattoo or like neck tattoo. I was like merge those two.
I'm just gonna say, are you sure about that?
Okay, let's just do like neck and shoulder tattoo then.
Okay. You will have a tattoo of a sun on that starts on your back and like it starts on your back and spreads into your shoulder and neck like the sun rays. You know
Okay.
what I mean when I say
Mhm.
sun rays?
Yeah, just fine.
And you think you feel a bit warmer. And once during a long rest, you can cast Fireball.
Fireball.
Yep.
Should have had it on my head. Fuck. Would have been much cooler. Okay, I like my character knows this that he has this ability now.
Yep.
Did you say just once is like one time or like once per long rest?
Once per long rest.
Oh my god.
Is this
what
just a
the
permanent
fuck?
ability?
I mean, he got a really good roll.
I feel good.
Holy
I feel
crap.
good. And I get 50
But
GP, man. This is insane.
Koresh, what happened?
I will say this. Consider this as a magical item you just got attuned to.
Sure.
Call it the
Can he
Sam tattoo.
reattune to it if he ever removes the attunement?
I mean, he's literally had it tattooed to his body.
Oh, so he just permanently loses an attunement slot. To be fair, that's not a bad
Yeah.
one. It's
Wait,
not a
I
bad
lose
ability.
the. Can I unattune to it? What the fuck?
You cannot.
Can I dispel magic it and then attune to it?
May try.
Or remove curse? Does
I
the
mean,
power
Remove
start
curse
fucking
would probably
remove
do it
curse?
if nothing else.
But I mean, do you really want to remove it?
No, man. Why would I? Fucking fireball. Hey, what's the DC though?
That would be DC 13.
DC 13? Nah. Okay.
I mean, say thank you that I give the paladin a fireball.
Yeah, that's kind of scary. Not gonna lie.
I mean, a tiefling
Fireball
paladin
paladin.
shooting fireball. What's more meta than that? Anyway, does anybody else would like to try a potion?
The only potion I
Um,
need is vodka.
Yeah, you're not there.
Ms.
You should try it.
Pipsqueak, do you have a pearl by chance? I think I could tell you what your potions do if you have one.
Wait, Brahim. Let me show you first what this potion did to me. And he's gonna shoot the fireball in the air.
Are you sure?
Yes, he's
I-
gonna shoot the fireball.
Are you not
150
indoors currently?
feet in the air.
I mean, first of all, you're inside a house.
No, he's gonna go outside. Let me show you this.
Second of all, you're in a dwarven city that just looking for excuse to punch something.
He's gonna do it either way. He's gonna go outside. Watch this. Mr. Shop Power, thank you for this power.
Brynhilda's gonna go outside and watch, and as it happens,
I'm just gonna say this. Are you sure about this?
100%.
Okay. You shoot a fireball in the middle of the city.
Like in the air, but it
It's
doesn't
like
cause any
in
harm.
the air, still, it's a fireball above the city. And you hear alarm sound. And a few guards start to run in your direction because you legit just came out of the house and you see all of these guards. Like, I did put them there.
wow,
Yeah.
Koresh, that was huge.
But we are here, right? This is like the.
I mean, they will see where that fireball came from. They're not blind.
And this is actually here, like this cave thingy that we can see. Okay.
That's like a waterfall.
Do we hear the fireball or the alarm?
Definitely.
Boom.
Yeah, the moment Livius hears the explosion, he's just storming out of the and towards the noise.
You should try the potion out.
Do you think I should try one too?
Yes.
I think the tiefling is getting arrested at the moment.
Barkeep, can I get a bottle? I'm gonna need it.
So the tiefling definitely getting arrested.
Wait, you can't take him. He didn't do anything.
The guards, what the fuck?
They're actually starting to accuse you of being the responsible for the recent earthquakes.
Wait, no,
What the fuck?
he's not causing earthquakes. He's just stupid.
Oh.
I mean, there are multiple witnesses saying they saw you shoot fireball in the middle of the city.
What have you done?
Wait, put him, leave him alone.
By the way,
He just drank one of these potions, and the fireball came right out of him.
It was an experiment. It really was.
And yeah, you are getting arrested.
There's no
I mean,
persuasion checks, no nothing.
You can make a persuasion check, but that would be with disadvantage. When I ask you, are you sure about it? It means it might have consequences.
I saw this coming. I had to watch.
I saw it too.
I had to watch.
There was nothing I could do.
Run out and put in a good word for him.
Roll with disadvantage persuasion.
Wait, I didn't roll. Fuck.
Brendan's just standing here watching this bottle in hand.
Oh, come on. That was a 19. Dang. Poop.
So
Listen,
they will see you getting dragged, but then the cousin of the dwarf will say, guys, he drank one of my potions. You know what happens when you drink one of my potions. And then you will see the guards are like staring daggers at your cousin Bo. Gerald, how many fucking times we told you not to just do experiments on people with your weird shit? Damn it, Gerald.
Damn it,
And
Harold.
and they just push the tiefling. We are watching you. Blow something up in this city and you will be locked in prison.
I'm watching you.
Fucking Gerald.
Fucking Gerald.
Karash, that was crazy.
I know, right?
That was so cool. I wanna try one of the potions. I'm gonna go back inside. She goes back inside. So anyways, do you have a pearl that I could borrow?
I mean, you can buy.
Ugh. Reaches into pockets, has no money.
I mean, how much does this gin cost?
It needs to be of 50 gold value.
Oh, look at that. He puts his box of potion, like looking around, making sure no guards is watching.
I guess if you let me borrow the pearl first, I can probably tell you what the potions do, though.
No. If you want the potion, if you want the pearl, you're gonna have to try one of the potion, and then I will give you 50 gold.
Just let me know when I arrive.
You're already there.
Oh, okay. So I'm just looking at these people trying to explain their situation to guards, and then Bryn immediately goes and does the same thing.
I'm going back in the tavern.
Liv, if you drink one of these potions, then something crazy might happen, but you'll get 50 gold.
Oh shit, for real?
Yeah. Karash was able to shoot a thing of fire, and the guards got all upset, but it was really cool.
So you're saying I might be able to do magic?
Yes.
Actual magic,
She's
not
like,
just runes.
She like claps her hands on both sides of your face and brings her face very close to yours and is wide-eyed and goes, "Yes, magic, Liv. Yes."
Fuck, give me one.
Oh, so the werewolf is trying and Brynhilda is trying?
I'm watching again.
Yeah.
Okay, first let's start with Lev. Roll me a D100.
$19.
Ugh.
I don't like that sound. Stop making that sound.
Just don't roll a 100 or you're going to turn into a pyramid full of mind flayers.
Okay, let's see what happens. Okay. Oh boy. Reroll.
Just
that
give it
bad?
to him. Let's see what it is.
Even
It's so bad that
Mal-
you need to reroll.
When
Even
Mal
Mal is going to
think it-
tell you to re-roll that.
When Mel think it fucks me up so bad that I need to re-roll, it's really bad.
I mean, do you want to know what it is?
Sure, and then give me
50
afterwards.
You lose 1 point of a stat.
Ooh.
Oh shit, no.
I know what I'd
No.
lose. I'd drop strength in a heartbeat.
Yeah. I mean, I would have made him roll for it, but I think it's too harsh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 50. So, Lev, what is your least favorite color?
My least favorite color. You know, this might be very controversial, and I've been told off for it a lot of times, but black.
Your least favorite color is black.
Well, black or white. They're boring.
Well, decide which one.
My favorite is gray.
White.
Amazing.
Oh boy, your eyes turn white.
Oh shit.
It's cool as
Ye-
fuck, bro.
Liv,
It's
Liv,
actually
can
giving,
are
it's
you
actually
okay?
giving you like a very demonic look. If you think about it?
You see, Karash's eye also turns white. Phew. Right, amazing. They look like this. Here shows you.
By the way, this is permanent.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Well then,
Wow.
So Livius is just looking at himself and like doing the Kamehameha stance, trying to shoot fireballs, not working.
Maybe not all the potions are the same.
The potion didn't work.
No, it did. She's gonna hold up her shield, which she was polishing recently, and you'll see at least a dull reflection of your face, and your eyes are not the same color as they used to be.
Okay, I admit that's kind of dope, but I feel cheated.
I mean, yeah, the fire thing was pretty cool. Here, Miss Pipsqueak, let me try this, and then I'm going to cast Detect Magic and pull out my little loop and start looking at the different potions and seeing if there's a particular one that I would like to drink more than another.
They all seem to be magical.
Yeah, but are they all have the same magic in them? Because School of Magic would be something I can determine as well.
I'm gonna say all of them have the same power of aura. They all seem to be radiating the same.
Damn, I thought this would work.
ooh, I'm starting to really wish Brendan was there because if he got to hear about the potions of gambling, there would be a channel divinity plot going away real fast.
He already has 2 or 3 of them. Like potions that he doesn't know what they do. That's why Liv
That's
turned purple
true.
last time.
That's true.
All right. I will try this one. Dice gods be with me. 90. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
That's a high roll.
I'm
Yeah.
reading. I'm
If
reading it.
this were Dark Heresy, I'd be scared. Are you waiting for something to load, Mal?
No, I'm just reading it and thinking if I should give it or not.
Ooh, that good, huh?
Either really good or really bad.
Yeah, either way.
I'd like to think positive and say that it's probably very good.
I'm a natural pessimist. It's
Okay.
bad.
Brynhilda, your
Yo.
back is very hurting.
Ow!
Are they? Oh
Ah.
shit.
Yeah, I think something is growing out of your back.
Oh, that's bad with armor on.
Okay. Does she gain like wings or something?
Yeah, you actually feel the need to drop your armor.
You're going to see Brynhilda pretty frantically tearing off her mithril scale mail.
As two sets of wings go out of your back.
Two sets
Two
of wings?
sets or one set,
Pair of
2
wings.
wings?
I know what I said.
2 sets of
So
wings.
4 wings. Damn.
All right.
Like dragonfly wings?
Like bat wings.
Or like bat wings?
What?
Ow! 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 Ow!
Livius is just staring at the side.
Yeah,
You're
That's-
turning into a whole ass demon.
I'm going
Yeah.
to say that the veins at the wings look like burning, like the veins are like on fire, giving Brynhilda like this really devilish look now.
Okay, at this moment, you're just turning all of us into half demons.
It seems
Wings,
to
wide
it seems,
eyes.
it seems to actually like quicken the process of turning into a fiend.
What did you put in this thing? She takes the last gulp of it.
And the dwarf would just look at the potion. I just added some vodka.
Blink, blink.
Blink, blink.
I guess I want more vodka.
Sure, here's the bottle.
She takes it and pops the cork and starts drinking.
Ooh, you best be planning to share that.
Wait,
You're not here.
drinking
Don't
more
worry about it.
potions? Oh my god.
No, it's actual vodka. I'm assuming
Yeah.
because it would be radiating magic. I would know that
Yeah.
at this point.
He gives you like normal vodka and you get like very drunk, but no, nothing happens.
So she's going to be like kind of sitting sprawled on the ground next to her armor that she just tore off, and is going to be like, "So, I think I'm going to have to customize this now, but that'll be fun." You said there was a blacksmith nearby, right?
Yeah, it's like right in the other side of the street.
Okay.
But
Oh,
you
wait,
shouldn't fly
Wait.
while you're drunk.
wait. You owe me 50 gold.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Okay, can I have the pearl instead? I don't want to have to do this again and
Sure.
not know what I'm drinking.
Yeah. Here's the pearl. Yeah, there
Okay,
you go.
thank you.
Livius will
The-
just be staring the dwarf down like, you know what? I am sick and tired of my body's changing color. I feel cheated.
I mean, you can always take another one if you want.
It
Lev,
better give me
Lev,
magic this
Lev.
time.
Lev, she's gonna like be kind of clinging onto you, like holding you, and like one arm on your shoulder, really heavily leaning on you, and points back to the case of potions. Like, Lev, you should drink another one. You should drink another one. You should drink two. You should drink two, and maybe it won't be your color. Maybe you'll shoot the fire again.
Fuck it, I should have said it was a Red Bull he added, because Red Bull gives you wings.
You have a problem. Livius will tell Bryn, and then he'll look back at the dwarf. It better give me magic this time.
Do it. Magic live. Ooh, not that one. Pick that one.
Oh,
Livius just snatches the one that Bryn's points at.
okay. Fuck me. So. The potion made you extremely flammable.
No, I was pointing at a different one. I was pointing at a different one. I'm sorry.
Stay away from fire. Be prepared for
Stay away from
things
the
to get
tieflings.
Karash has fucking fireball.
I'm filing a restraining order to Karash.
Maybe you shouldn't come to the forge with me. It might be dangerous for your fur. It looks kind of dry.
Looks like
I'm
Brynhilda
looking at
ASMR
I'm looking
21.
at my clean ass skin.
I'm just gonna
What
say
fur?
this. The next time something hits you with a fire, it's gonna be a crit.
Oh shit.
Only the
Oh,
next
just-
time,
just
not all
next
the
time?
times.
I mean, it's a one-time debuff. I mean, whatever you want to call it.
Okay, I thought you just had like permanent freaking weakness to
Nah,
fire or
nah.
something. I was
That would be too cool.
scared.
That would be too cool. But next time somebody uses fire or something on that, it doubles the damage.
Okay, at this point, Liv is getting aggressive. And just like walking up to the dwarf, just like towering over him and just looking down. Money. Now.
Yeah, here's the 50 gold. Here's. Would you like another one?
100.
Yeah.
100.
I mean, if you want another 50 gold, here's another potion. I'm sure this one would be better.
Do you
Bro, listen.
promise?
I mean,
How many potions do you have left in this?
way more than the gods will want.
You're gonna pay us 50 gold for trying each potion.
I mean, at your own risk.
You know what? Fine. I need a new armor.
Okay. Make it D100.
Bryn, wait for me. I'm going with you
Please,
to the
don't
forge
do it.
afterwards. But I'm keeping my
Ah.
distance.
It looks like the pearl actually needs to be 100 gold, so unless someone wants to front me the other 50, I don't have enough and would have to take another rando potion too. So
Do it!
Just wa-
do
just-
it! Do it!
I mean, I guess I could drink another one.
unless you're fine with giving me a 100 gold pearl for 50 gold, because it's about the value of the object.
I mean, I'm just doping up on
Wait, did you
potion,
drink another
at this
potion?
point.
Oh my god.
I have not had another potion.
Oh
No.
my god, this is too much poetic.
No.
Is it going to be
Another
another
full
color
Not
change.
change?
another color.
It's another
You-
color
Not another
change.
color.
Okay. Wow. You immediately unleash the fire breath of a red dragon warming directly in front of you.
No!
You basically lit yourself up.
Okay, so I drink the potion and I burp a fire breath out and instantly ignite myself or what?
Like
And
a
this is
fucking
in the building, so we're in the building. So
Like a
Yeah,
fuck-
we're inside.
like a fucking cartoon show. What the fuck? The wolf exploded.
So now I'm just standing there on fire, just screaming at the dwarf. I'm not screaming in pain, I'm just screaming at him.
do I have to roll dex? Do I need to
Yeah.
dodge this?
I'm just gonna say, who is in the shop making decks?
15.
That's 16.
How is it a six? Ah, yeah.
Plus,
Okay.
for I am just like tweaking to see the item.
Brodir,
Yeah.
what's your 9? So, Brodir, you're the only one who fails. Ah, I need to make one for your cousin.
No.
Ah,
No.
You succeed.
Oh,
And
thank
then, but
goodness.
I need you to make me a deck save.
Ooh.
Okay. So it will not be quadruple, it will just be a crit. So,
Making me flammable and then making me combust. I despise you.
so
Hilarious.
Paladin, you take, first of all, whoever succeed, you only take 9 fire damage.
Oh, that's nothing. I'll just take it.
Bro,
Oh.
you take 18.
We take even less
Ow.
because we're resistant to fire, don't we? We take
Lev, you take 36.
like 4. Wait, is
I
Bryn
don't-
not resistant to fire?
No.
Oh, okay.
I took the elf side of that, which is resistance to or advantage against being charmed, can't be put to sleep, sleeps for 4 hours in a trance. So I took the
Oh my
elf side of
God.
that one.
This was so much perfect.
Livius is just standing there on fire,
Exploding.
and blisters and third-degree burn marks showing up all over his body. And when I say third-degree burn marks, I mean I'm down on 13 HP from 49. And just staring spitefully at the dwarf.
Who all is injured badly.
Okay, you
Not
know what?
badly.
The dwarf will feel so bad for you. He gives you 50 gold and one more potion on the house.
Wait, shouldn't he be paying him to give him one more potion? Or he's like
No,
the potion of
He,
healing?
he pays him now 50 gold for the fire breathing one and just give him a potion on the house. He's for so much torturing.
What potion is it?
Well, it looks. It seems to be having like a tornado. Like there is like. Roll me 1d4.
Oh God. 4.
It seems like there is like a small, almost a small whirlpool inside of it. It's very unique looking one, and it has like this purplish color.
Will this turn me purple or drown me?
Probably both, Liv.
Only one way to find out.
And look
So-
at this. This is alchemy shop, and right next is the magic potions shop. What the
Hey,
fuck?
Yeah,
Hey.
I got confused.
hey, Pipsqueak. I'll take one more.
So
At this point, Livius has just stopped caring. He uncorks the potion, stares at the dwarf. If this sets me on fire or changes my color, I'm razing this shop to the ground. And then he
Wait.
downs it.
okay, roll a d100.
Ooh, that must be
92.
good, right? That's super high.
Oh,
That's
that's
pretty good.
actually a good one.
Finally! Finally!
Lev, your ruby sword
Yeah.
lights up in flames.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you can add 1d4 fire damage.
Oh
To
shit.
every attack you make.
Wow. Now that's
mean-
a cool sword. Liv. That's
had-
magic.
You had to get burned in order to earn the fire, the power fire.
Wait,
I am now
think, Bryn
Livius,
is
the
drinking
burned
one
one.
That's actually a good name.
So now with only 50 gold in hand.
Yo,
Not
bro, did you
enough
gonna
to
try one of your cousin's potions or not?
Yeah, Brodir. You should do it.
I fucking and one here.
We'll drink it together. Toast. A toast to our beards growing in.
Let's all of us drink one together. In a circle.
Are you
And if someone
serious?
breathes fire, fuck it.
All right.
You
Wait,
want me to drink
wait.
another?
Before we do that,
Raise-
she takes out her squirt bottle and just sprays Liv in the face twice. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on Liv twice.
Oh,
You heal 21 HP.
Yay,
There.
now I'm not dying
Now you
anymore.
don't look so scorchy.
Meanwhile, at Vasculara's place, these new minions are doing the job that I ordered them. They're not screwing around like the last minion did.
yeah, boss. We
how
are
how are
on
we
track
supposed
to
to make
find
money?
the gnome.
We have to put our bodies up for experimentation to make money around here. Because we don't get a stipend.
Thankfully, it's not a deck of many things, so
So each one of the four of you is taking a potion.
yeah.
Bottoms up.
This is the
So
last one, right?
let's
guys?
start with Brynhilda.
49.
I want
You
a
shrink.
69. So. Oh my god.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, you're a real dwarf now!
No, he's like
Yeah, you actually shrink in size.
Ooh, I'm
Is he
smaller.
small now?
How much smaller?
half,
You're medium size. You're now small.
Ooh,
like
small.
half height.
Yeah, and please roll
No
me a d12.
5.
This is gonna last for 5 days.
Tiny Bryn.
And you're flying, so like you're like an imp, basically.
Yeah, basically, you're an imp.
I think imps are
Okay.
technically tiny.
Wait, do her clothes also get tiny or just her?
Good point. Your armor doesn't fit you anymore.
It's since it's mithril armor, it's magic, or does not count as magic in
But
the
you
same
can't wear
sense
it
as
because of
magic
the
armor.
wings, right?
True, it's magical. No, it's mithril. Mithril is just like a very rare material. It doesn't count as magical.
No, but mithril
I've
iron,
infused
like,
it for
Mithril
one.
armor counts as
Yeah.
If
magical.
you fused it, then yeah, it's
Okay.
magical.
Okay, then it could account for my wings. I'll just might have to tinker with it a bit, but that's fine.
Yep.
Question though, for the 4 wings, what mechanical difference does that give?
I mean, you have the flying speed the same as your movement speed.
Oh, nice. Already. Now I can fly. And I'm tiny.
Well, you're small, not tiny.
Yeah, small.
Hey, Liv. Pass me that bottle.
No,
The bottle of
wait,
vodka.
wait. We all drank at the same time, so let's see
Oh
what
my God.
happens.
I just imagine like this tiny fairy who is drinking vodka in the middle of the
Yep.
demonic fairy.
Leave
Oh,
it.
accurate.
Come on. Let's go. Is it more fire?
Okay. Lev, what's your lowest stat?
My lowest stats are intelligence, wisdom, and charisma.
What's your lowest stat number-wise?
Intelligence, wisdom, and charisma.
What's
We
your
are
Twelve.
the
number?
same number?
12?
Yeah.
You get to add 1 point to one of them.
Nice.
Oh, hell yeah.
Bro, do it.
So actually the exact opposite of my first roll. Damn, nice.
31. That's kind of low. It's like low bad.
Oh god.
Oh, wow. Okay. That is interesting. Bo, are you familiar with Wild Shape?
Yeah.
You get to turn in, you have like 3 charges of turning into a direwolf.
Pretty good.
Oh hell yeah.
Like, you can only use it like 3 times, but you basically can wild shape into a direwolf.
Does it work like the druid wild shapes, where if I like
Yeah,
take a load of hit points and then switch back, I get them
yeah,
back?
basically.
Hell yeah. Alright, cool.
In
Hell
fact,
yeah.
I'm gonna say you can have direwolf with the angel wings.
Fuck yeah. Alright, awesome.
Nice.
Oh, my
Can't
boy.
you cast spells while in wild shape too? Oh,
Why
you
not?
can't.
Technically, it's a racial ability to summon. Not really. No, it's not racial ability. It's a Grim Hollow stuff, so it can still do it.
Hmm.
So, who's the last one?
Karash.
It's the devil.
Oh boy. Oh no.
Just give it to me and let's see what happens.
Okay. Oh wow. I really hate doing this.
Fine.
It's a gender bender.
Oh my god.
Victoria 2.0.
That
Yeah.
should have been a 63 then.
Oh
Uh,
my god.
The devilish paladin became a devilish a succubus, basically. Find me a new art for your token.
It's gonna be the same token, fuck it.
I mean,
Legit.
I mean, not the worst possibility that could have come out, but yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, as you can see, it's like gambling. You could win big rewards or get fucked.
Speaking of gambling, DM,
Oh boy.
I have 3 mystery potions in mine. Yes.
Over in the tavern, Brendan feels the call options in his pocket. Like, you know,
3 potions in
something
my
makes me
pocket.
think I should just guzzle these down.
He's like, give me one more.
And
I need to reverse
I would
this.
like to
Fuck.
ask, on the topic of gambling and my channel divinity, if I use this is a completely random thing, I know. There's not really much point to increasing the roll. But if I expend channel divinity, can I pick my number?
No.
Okay. Seems legit. Anyway, I'm gonna
Ca-
drink one.
Karash is gonna cast lesser restoration on himself.
Okay. So are you rolling?
I will roll my D100.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh no.
Oh no.
82. It's a good one.
So, who's your favorite deity?
I think you know that one.
He is talking to you.
Wait, what? Well, I mean, this is just an average night then. Well, I guess usually the conversation's a little one-sided, what with praying and not. What am I hearing?
My cleric. What are you doing?
Is he asking me what I'm doing?
Yes.
Gambling, just as you'd love.
But hear my advice. Don't let your greediness get the better of you. Because luck can be on your side one day, and then it can just be taken away, just like in a snap of a finger. Roll the next die. You will have my blessing.
By your name, I know how luck goes. All right. So what am I getting on this next roll?
You can add a +10 to it.
Nice.
I'm assuming that's not going to apply to a potion roll.
I'm gonna say
Nah. Come on.
But okay, I just get +10 to my next roll on anything. That's interesting
Yeah,
to
that's pretty
know.
good.
Yep.
Anyway, I'm drinking another potion.
I think we had enough for today.
go home, you're drunk.
Oh my god. Why wasn't that the 36?
$36 and Brendan
I'm
with
still just sitting at the bar,
Brandina.
but now I'm guzzling something different.
Okay. A spectral copy of you appear right before you.
Finally,
know, when
someone
they
to play
say-
poker with.
When they talk about seeing double, I didn't think this was quite what they meant.
And he seems to be mimicking you perfectly.
Like mirror image?
I'm gonna
Yep.
take out my dice.
It's mirror image, basically.
He
I'm
is
playing
doing-
dice with myself.
Yeah, basically, you're playing dice with yourself.
Are you winning?
Nope. He is not.
I'm losing to myself in dice.
You know, it's kind of deep when you think about it.
Finally, someone who can beat me in dice. Me.
You know, I could just expand my channel divinity again for like a +10.
He would do the same.
That's the thing. That's the thing. I know. No, I'm genuinely gonna roll 2d20. I'm gonna say the first one is me and the second one is the copy.
Go for it.
Hey!
So, do you? You have one more potion.
What do you think I'm gonna do with that potion?
Not
Throw it out because they're dangerous. I can light you on fire.
Oh
No.
no! Oh no!
There you go then.
And then turns into a slug.
Oh my god! No, that would just destroy your character. Okay.
Do I need a reroll?
You know what? I'm just gonna go with the one above it.
What was it? What am I getting out of?
Don't pussy out, just give it to him. Fuck him up.
Okay.
I'm just curious when
You
I
had
You know
lost.
no-
what? You know what? Fuck it. Your hands become sharp weaponized blade.
Oh no!
Fucking scissor hands. Oh my god.
You know what
Can
you know what that means?
Cannot use them for anything else.
It cannot do spells that require the symmetric component.
Does it say that?
I mean, if you cannot do hand gestures or pick components, you have blades for an arms, for fuck's
Wait.
sake.
Do you have Warcaster feet, maybe?
No.
But you know what? I'm just going to go with the one above it. Your tongue become the shape of a serpent.
Oh, fork tongue? Nice.
Yeah.
We are all legit
Oh, okay.
turning into fiends.
Hey, you know what? Fork
turning
tongue ain't
into?
the worst thing that's happened.
That's racist. And at that point, the guard would just barge into the shop and confiscate this crate of potions for the safety of the city.
Meanwhile, I'm just sitting
Hey,
in the tavern
hey.
looking down.
Put those back. He worked really hard. They're amazing. You should try one. Try one.
Take them away,
Yeah.
boys.
I just imagine like Brynhilda becoming Dave Chappelle's crack addict character. You have more of these potions?
I will say,
Just for a minute.
I
Just
will
for a minute.
say, for a solid second, whenever you said like the snake tongue, I thought you meant I just had a snake for a tongue, and I was just gonna go with it. I was ready to roll with it. Like, okay, I guess I'm just gonna be like the improvised xenomorph, but
I mean, how do you gonna do the vocal component? But I mean, if
I
you
still
wanna-
have a tongue. I can still talk. I just have to. I just may
Oh,
have a
fuck.
long-
You know what I was thinking about? There is like this parasite that gets into fish and eats their tongue and becomes their tongue.
Oh
Could do
yeah, I've
something
heard of
like
that.
Ugh. I've heard
It's
of it.
terrifying. It's terrifying.
A snake is devouring your tongue from the inside and takes its place as your tongue.
Are you actually gonna go with that?
I'm tempted to. You give the DMs ideas. But
Having
no,
a forked tongue alone is pretty cool,
Yeah.
though.
let's just go
Yeah.
with the folk tongue. I don't want to mess your character too much.
I mean, I
mean-
was ready to be Edward Scissorhands and start investing in the monk.
I mean, if you were like a legit full-on monk, I would like stick with it. Yeah, you have sharp weapons as an arm now.
Oh yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
But you're the cleric. You need to have hands and be able to speak.
Guys, I have wings. I'm totally a devil. What the hell? I could never grow a beard, but I have wings and a tail and horns.
We probably just look more like we're straight out of a radioactive wasteland than anything.
Oh yeah.
We're all like deformed, or have grown extra limbs, or changed colors.
Yeah. Well, I think this would be a good place to stop the session.
Yep.
Oh,
Bryn
yeah, we
is
ran a little
sitting
over.
Funny part,
kind of
somewhat.
sprawled in the corner, holding her mithril armor and looking at it in disbelief, while one of her wings flaps idly, and she is shrunken in size, and she is drunk, but also on the edge of tears.
Yeah.
Liv is just kind of putting her in his lap and just patting her head while looking at his own reflection in the armor.
And yeah, you see that your eyes turn into like white. Also, you lost some fur during the fire.
I mean, I'm in my human form.
You lost some hair during the fire.
Fuck.
Anyway, Brynhilda, stop recording.
Absolutely. I will stop it.
Well, I hope
Right.
you guys enjoyed the session.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean,